Time is the enemy, the past, it threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulcher, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expendable marks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks drew it. So send your national parks druid, I'll send him home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line, initial it twice.
Hello, I'm Tycho Brahe of Penny Arcade and PAX. I am also Jerry Holkins. No, I fucked it up.
No.
Here.
Fuck.
No,
I didn't even mess with you.
No, it's fine. Here. I'm Tycho Brahe of Penny Arcade and PAX. I'm also a Manifest Hereward Dran, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated. But today, I'm Jerry Holkins, and I'm running a game of Dungeons and Dragons for my friends. But I don't mean friends in the generic sense. I mean, I'm talking about some very specific friends.
Biblical sense.
Yuck. To my right, Dragonborn narcissist, Dinar Blitzen.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah. Now, to the right of my right, repping the natural world, Walnut Donkgrass.
What?
Oh, hold on. Was that the Brahma thing? Dude, you are hard ass core.
She is.
Lady.
A hard lass.
Yeah, she's a hard lass,
She's a hard lass.
giving men a hard pass.
Today.
She's on the prowl for bard ass. Now,
What about this one?
Yeah.
to my left, not your grandma's grandma, except in those rare cases where she is your grandma's grandma, Rosie Beestinger.
We're trying a new one. Here we go. Ready?
Uh,
Catch the crossbow, and then I sniff it because it's a rose.
Speed lines behind.
We'll talk to Z. We'll see if we can make that happen.
Look, I got a good one here that's unclaimed. I feel like someone,
You?
Let's see
someone,
what Chris
anyone.
does.
This is up for grabs.
Can I do
All
that
right.
one?
Let's see. Let's
I'm
see.
not doing it that
This
way.
one.
Who's the left?
What are you
of-
doing it?
Yeah,
who is this guy?
Who is the left?
Oh, I was going to say to the left of my left, emerging as though from a mist shroud, Cthristraub.
Let me try it. Yeah. It's not good. It's not a good one.
You gotta do it as fast as I do.
Is that it's about the?
Can we play
We got
D&D?
time.
Well, if you want to.
We got nothing but time today.
I'm gonna work on it.
Well, no,
also.
and we have to jump in with both feet because Rosie Beestinger has to catch a metal sky bird. I'm trying to put it in D&D terms.
Dragon.
Dragon.
Rosie was riding a dragon.
Yeah, that's
Away.
good. No, a steel.
We have to get from here to Rosie riding a dragon in less than 2 hours. Go.
Yeah, exactly. A metallic dragon.
Yeah, a metallic dragon. Those exist.
Yeah, it's a whole
It's real.
classification.
Iron airplane.
Yeah, no. It's an aluminium dragon. That's what it is.
Unsubscribe.
You elevate.
What did we do last week?
Unsmash that like
That
button.
actually
I don't know.
legitimately hurt. Like I didn't know that you could be unsubscribed from in real life.
Yeah, gently nurse
yeah.
that like button.
It's that Dark Thorn. Now, when last we saw our heroes, they had very, very recently returned from the notoriously
Listening.
Are you? The notoriously xenophobic Dragonborn enclave of Scala in the far north, near the spine of the world. Now, all kinds of stuff happened there.
So much.
Not including, but not limited to, gladiatorial combat,
Killed him.
observation, spectation of said combat.
Yep.
Not all.
Not
I was
helping
unconscious.
necessarily.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to get that glove too.
Here, but also, in due time, while the spectation was occurring, there was a romantic interlude,
Interloper.
a quasi-romantic interlude. It turned out that, lo and behold, Spice Caraway, also known in some regions as Kit Thieves, was actually Brahma Ludier in disguise.
He's the real one. Anyway, I
in-
kissed Spice.
Yeah, exactly. But it worked out. It all worked out. It all worked out. You managed to return home, all the way home to the Dran and Courtier, where you found the deposed princess of Scala, Sorsha, and Krenar, her daughter in a sort of self-imposed exile, while Brahma Ludier and the anchor of resistance that she established in Scala try to wrest that place from the grips of a resurgent Tiamat cult. Basically, it was action-packed.
Basically.
When I was there actually running it, I was like, did we accomplish all of our goals? And then I went back and listened to it, and I couldn't believe that it had all occurred within a very specific amount of time.
Believe it or not.
But that is the scenario we find ourselves in. You are back in the near the warm hearth of the Dran and Courtier, of course. Prophetess Dran, proprietress, working hard to make sure that people have the calories and libations that they crave.
2 jams.
She's double jamming. I don't. Again, who knows if it's connected with the sort of elevated stature of the Dran and Courtier and perhaps Red Larch in general, in sort of maybe the Water Davian foodie community. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how they communicate 100%. Birds maybe, but word got out. As I suggested, people are taking full advantage of cornerstones not in season. No doubt the true cornerstone enthusiast. Maybe they're a little bit disturbed by this trend, but that's the situation.
Has the Red Larch has our inn rebranded completely to Dinar's Yum Yum Hut? Or
No. You don't see any alteration in the signage.
Not yet. I was saying you keep putting the sign up, but every morning it's gone.
Yeah.
No, it's in the fire.
No, you're
Taking out ads. Yeah. How does it get in the fire? I hung it outside. How is it getting inside?
It's sticking out there.
I would like to role play now.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm about it.
I have spread out over 2 tables that I've pushed together all of my cartography equipment.
The area down here, there are not 2 tables to push together. I should emphasize that. No, it's as I suggested.
It's hopping.
This is good news. Like I said, I mean, you haven't had a chance to exchange 2 words with Prophet since you got back.
Can I have 1 table?
The place is full. You may have to
I roll to intimidate a nearby table.
go for it.
Just a 10. Just
Just a 10.
the regular face.
Yeah.
Which is foreboding.
Yeah, exactly. No, you glower. So give me the body language.
Oh. She's very upset. She comes over. Just Acq Inc. Any minute now. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, that's good prop work.
Yeah, so
Just go back to eating.
they're
like, okay,
they,
glass,
they
please.
pick them up. A couple of them move over and sit on the stairs
Good.
that go up, and now there's a couple people sitting with their legs off the miniature stage over by the hearth. It doesn't seem like a negative outcome really for them.
Okay.
You have your table.
Thank you. Spread the map all the way out, and thank you. And the pens are out. I've got a quill between my teeth. And I'm
Nibs.
studying. I got the nibs. I got the pots, and I am. I have a look of intense concentration on my face, and I'm looking at a map of Red Larch, and I have positions marked on it from a previous encounter that we had many weeks ago that I've been thinking about. So we went into the carriage house to clean it out, and we found information that had been left by what looked like ghost children, and they had marked a map. If I'm not mistaken, there were scraps of paper. I don't know if I made this map or if they did, but it looked like at the on their positioning they had the positions for Red Larch at spring and summer. Sorry, the Wandering Crypt, what they had decoded.
And winter as well.
Winter.
Yeah.
Okay, and winter was right here, like
It's
right
not.
in town.
It is not. I mean, this is obviously a map. These children were not, cartographers in the service of the Desert Valley branch of
Sure.
Acquisitions Incorporated.
Right.
it's not 100% the best.
Right.
It's like one of those novelty maps you might get where the picture of the landmark is very large,
Right.
as though it could be seen from space, and
Sure.
it's a very large ball of yarn, but it's not,
Not that big.
You're not seeing it out there from the ISS.
Okay.
Right?
Great.
So you suspect that these all refer to relative locations,
Okay. So the map that I have made,
but it's not illegible, no.
the map that I have made then has positions for the Wandering Crypt, where Red Larch is in the northeastern part of my map. To the east of it, I have the location for spring. To the south, I have the location for summer. To the west, I have the location for fall. And just northwest of Red Larch, I have the location for winter.
Where was spring?
Spring is to the east.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm backwards.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what I'm looking at, and I'm studying it, and I'm trying to figure out if this is consistent with our experience of the Wandering Crypt, as well as what these clumsy child markings mean in relation to where we are. So I've just there's lots of lines that I've drawn with the D&D equivalent of a protractor, and a sextant is there. It's not doing much.
Somebody brought it.
Yeah, somebody
Nice.
brought it. They thought it would be useful. I left it. So I'm kind of oblivious to everything that's going on around me in the inn while I study this. map.
You hear a loud thump on the table next to the map, and you can see that in Prophet's honeybee-like dance through the common room of the Dran courtier, she has left the bottle.
Nice.
She can see that something is occurring here
Sure.
that may require fuel of various kinds.
Nice. I smile at her back as she walks away because I know she doesn't actually need my acknowledgement at all. But I uncork that bottle with my teeth,
Yes.
and I stare down at it. And I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, you think that you can overlap these. You think that you can overlap these things. You can try to arrive at what they must have been thinking, but as children,
Right.
they couldn't have gone too far away.
Right. They can't have wandered so far.
Right.
But by the briskness in the air and the falling of leaves outside, we can assume that winter is upon us, which means that the Wandering Crypt is close.
You may comfortably assume that if their information is correct from a series of adventures that occurred, long, long ago, you think that you can overlap these two experiences and arrive at something.
Rosie puts a lot of trust in the directional sense of ghost children.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's the importance of play.
it's right.
know.
It's right.
Never forget.
Okay.
Is Dinar still throwing Krenar around?
Okay, where are we?
Aggressively.
There was a moment.
Fastball at a wall. Just bouncing off it. It's a dragon board thing.
There was a moment where the high energy play had been diminished,
I see.
and there was a tender moment with the painting in the background.
Right.
But now she is actually running directly up the banister, and is now running along the second floor banister as well.
I look at Dinar and I
It's
go,
just a jungle gym.
just it's got a little judgmental, not gonna.
Builds character. Look, she's either going to learn balance or fall and learn another lesson.
Gravity.
But she'll learn. Physics. Yeah. At this age, they learn.
I say to you, somebody's gonna get hurt,
This
but
is,
in a way that's like,
oh,
keep this up.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
I'm gonna walk away from this because it's causing me
It's too much.
It's like contact anxiety. But before I go, this is why we don't have fathers in my grove.
We decided
We decided there are none.
there was a reason. We came to this after much consideration.
While Rosie's studying this map, she senses that somewhere on the elemental plane of ice, Drebus has managed to get his tongue stuck to an iron golem. Again.
Where on the golem?
Yeah.
She doesn't want to know.
It's just distractions. I'm on top of this.
That is incredible.
Waves it away like a fly. God, no, not now.
Not now.
Not now.
Do you have like a?
Do you want to play with me?
Oh, I'd love to play with you.
Come on
I'll
over.
saunter over. Don't want
Yeah.
to look at
This danger.
this accident waiting to happen. These two guys are just complicit in.
Close enough.
I come over.
Close enough. If she falls, I'll catch her. Maybe. I don't know. It's Dragonborn.
It's fine.
So you see
Cock and
these?
scales.
See what they start at when you're 2?
Wow. This is 2 HP for Kurnar. I come over and I look and I go, oh, grandmother, what are we trying to do here? And while I do that, I switch 2 bottles of ink so that you're using a more appropriate one for that paper. But not disrespectfully, just let me help you.
I say thank you because I thought you were trying to keep me from drinking the ink. Like I might accidentally swill it.
No, that might help.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, that's true.
I do all the time.
And I explained the situation, and you're familiar with this
Sure.
these pieces of evidence that we got out of the carriage house as well. And so I end this with like, if my calculations are correct,
Go on.
that means that this wandering crypt, whatever it is beneath our very feet.
Beneath this place?
Well, roughly. It could be.
Lana looks down at the ground.
The floor's lava. Just jumps on the table.
She goes, this isn't safe. Oh no, not here.
Maybe not literally, but very, very nearby. But I don't know how to test the theory. I don't know how to find it.
Go. Like
Go.
we
just like go.
Well, we could.
I'll follow my nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
We could let this character off his leash.
Cthulhu, did you say that? Because that's how we found it last.
I think
He's
that
our
is true.
crypt truffle pig.
Yeah, you say when you say it's nearby or it's under our feet, and I'd be like, crypt? Somebody say. I'm loving it.
You're just
Is this
there
80s commercial?
as though you had always been there.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, man,
I just felt like somebody was talking about a crypt.
what's this now?
It did smell like grave dirt last time. It smelled like old,
true.
old
Right.
dirt.
Wolf Knight is the one who found it, right?
We have to get away from these jams. It's messing with my-
Overwhelming the senses.
Yeah.
Even now I can tell.
Toucan Sam. You gotta get him out of here. Okay.
Yeah, would I, being this close to it, and it bearing my sigil among many others, would I sense anything? Or maybe it's just not close enough this time.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It's not ambient in that way. In any case, at this moment, it's not overwhelming you. It isn't. Whatever it is
Feel that
attenuated.
roar.
Yeah.
Does Legati have super smell as well as supervision?
I don't think so. I don't know that he does. He might be more in tune with it than I am.
I mean,
How do I draw that
if
out?
we know.
I'm
Oh, go ahead.
to say I'm just half listening, and I'm like, point of order, and I start walking over, and then just Kurnar falls, and I just like catch her without looking, and then just like walk over with her under. I'm just like snatch her out of midair.
She's
We
wiggling.
did it. There is an entrance to the to that mine, right
one?
in town.
The one with the shambling horror?
Yeah,
I'd love
where
to
the
go
monster
there.
that
Oh.
came out
It would be a good place for a crypt to dig and hang out for
Yeah.
a season.
seemed crypty.
Where was that in town? Relative.
It was close, right? Because we
quarry, right?
walked
Yeah, it
from
was the
there
quarry.
back to the inn.
The quarry is basically attached directly to the town. It's
Where we'll find our quarry.
It's in the northeast.
Oh, 2 can
Nice.
Sam,
If you
3 can't Cathris. Got there.
Awful.
Figured it out.
Very bad.
Is that the mystery?
We could go sniff around the mine. I mean, maybe I could. I don't know. I doubt. Would it have the same smell? If it has the same smell,
There's other giveaways other than the smell.
Yeah.
No, smell is very important. I think we'll be able to sniff it out.
We got 4 other senses we could try to taste. Let's all just lick the dirt until we get there.
That's how you become Drebus.
He was looking
He was
too.
looking for the crypt.
Yeah, we don't know what that means, but we're like, yeah, that sounds right.
Like a saying. What else would be attuned to the crypt other than like the only thing I can think of
Your
is the
focus.
Your
right?
focus, yeah.
Yeah.
Remind me.
There's lots of options. I mean,
Well, yeah, but remind me in the crypt. We saw
Maleth's
symbol
everywhere.
We saw mine.
yeah, it was one of the first times you'd ever seen the previously hated symbol of Maleth.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could try to use Legati as like a dowsing rod.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just sort of hold him out, see if he gives a tug. What would his interest be? I guess is the question.
Well, his interest might be in pleasing you.
He did goofy up.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, there's definitely a
Ow.
factor to consider there, because he was definitely trying to make good, and he physically suffered as a result of it as well.
That's true.
If we get close, too, I divine sensed and got punched in the face, sensually speaking.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
It was very sense.
was.
We have
cool.
some
That's the
methods.
joke I just made.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No, there's a lot of science. You can see Princess Sorsha, although no honorifics, please, in public.
Sorsh.
Yeah.
Or she.
She is cleaning her claws with a dagger that she keeps in her low back. She has approached you and she has reached out wordlessly for Krenar.
Yeah. Just wiggling. Just
No, it's
drop her in her
it's
arms.
not. She's not letting go.
Yeah,
it's like it's like the hang in there poster.
Yeah.
It's like except with a tiny baby lizard. It's just she's just holding her hands out and then
Yeah.
she's just like.
But I'm like doing this
Legati,
while focused
get it
on our discussion. I'm just like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're able to extricate the tiny creature.
extra Kates.
Yeah, it's like one Kate is plenty
Now we
in
got
my
two.
experience.
Thank you.
Right? Having one Kate is like having two Kates. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's true. I could do 3 more
cake.
cakes.
Thanks, babe.
It's
Have your Kate need to do? No.
it's getting weirder.
I know.
So, Sorsha has Krenar, and she holds Krenar close, and then Krenar sort of buries her way into that traditional wrap that she knows so well, and she Sorsha sort of like centers on you, like squares up to you, and says, "Spring."
Okay. Here?
You'll know.
Okay.
And then she tips
Okay.
she tips her hat to Propha, and Propha has a lot of plates, and so she makes a motion of the head to Sorsha, the best one that she can offer up, and then Sorsha leaves out. And you can see out front. You didn't make note of it before as you were coming in. You couldn't connect the two things, but she has a very small, simple cart and horse. And then she gets up in it, covered, seems chilly and cold, but
She got anything good in there?
yeah, no. I mean, it's
Oh, let's loot it.
she's just talking about. She has a spoiler.
That's where it went.
Torn off. No, she looks back in the window and nods at you, and then her simple conveyance pulls away.
Dinar just grins happily and then turns back to the table, just grinning like a dummy.
Are we all aware of your shared parenting agreement, or should we be
Yeah, I
worried?
think she made it pretty clear.
Okay, she told everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it was loud. It wasn't meant to be secret.
Okay.
You know that there will be a coded exchange.
Gotcha.
Juana doesn't really get this thing, and she just goes, "I'm sorry." She's gone.
Is it good?
You go from judging parenting to not understanding it. You're all over the place. Yeah, it's great. I could be a dad like once a season. That's easy.
That's where you're at with it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start writing some stuff in my ledger while
Okay.
we're talking.
Okay. Yeah. So Legati might be a good dowsing rod.
Mm-hmm.
We could sniff it out again, get Wolfnut or Sweezy out there. Dinar and I are pretty much useless until we actually find it. So
Yeah, within 60 feet, I can divine sense.
Divine sense.
And then
you can sense evil, or what's
well,
that?
last time I used divine sense when we were starting to walk into it, and then it was like so
that's right.
overpowering. It was
That's
like
right.
a punch in the gut.
It knocked him down. It knocked him over. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So if we
But
got
still,
to
that's
a
not like-
door and
yeah.
thought maybe it was behind it or something.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could go try it at the mouth of that ravine in the quarry. You want to?
It's just like holding me out. Wait till I get hurt. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hurt yet? Does it hurt yet?
Yeah,
You burning?
Yeah.
that is kind of Rosie's MO.
What time of day? You need to
nighttime.
rest? You want to
Yeah.
take a nap?
It's evening time right now. And
Okay.
Well, we had a long rest in the cart in the
Sure.
whole voyage, right? Like, because we stopped down in Blood Sculpture Town.
Yeah. But
That's
do we
true.
want to go at night?
They
Because
say,
I guess I'd prefer it just because of the
That's
just
true.
'cause of the shade.
Yeah, same. Love me some darkness.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. You'll
I can
enjoy
see.
it.
Well, I can't see in the dark.
You can't? You don't have dark vision?
No, I'm the only one who doesn't, I think.
Weird. I thought Dragonborns, being the best and all, would be able to see.
I can grant
They
you dark vision.
don't need it.
Oh, you have dark vision?
I do. I can touch a willing creature and grant it the ability to see in the dark for 8 hours.
Up to 8 hours.
up to 8
relief.
hours. I was just gonna, I've seen this commercial as well.
We're
Do
not
you
doing
want some
anything.
Visine?
I don't know. Do we want to go in the dark? Like,
Yeah.
what if we
What
don't
is-
run into the crypt and there's darkness monsters?
That's fine.
Then
We'll
you'll
just kill
smash
them
them.
too.
Yeah, you'll smash them with your big sword. Big boy?
We found the first one at night.
Yeah.
That's true.
I didn't know if it's
We found the other
surface.
one in the day.
But it was in a basement. And it was also dark.
Okay.
true.
So, well, I guess then it doesn't matter if it's night or day.
Well,
Unless we're fighting nocturnal. There
you
could be
wanna-
owls.
do you want to take a vote?
Yeah, I was saying, let's put it to a vote. All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
now.
Nighttime spelunk.
Nighttime.
Night.
Day.
Ah, darn.
Too bad.
Okay.
Let's hit it.
I will.
Does Kanara get a vote? I run
Oh,
back.
you're voting for two
I
now.
run. Yeah.
I've always been voting for 2. I'm going to touch you right on the snout. Dark vision.
You can see
Nice
everything.
sneeze.
The dark.
Darkly.
I can smell in the dark now.
Yep, you can smell the dark. All right. Is it a walking thing, or do we need a cart over there?
It's not. You were able to walk there.
That's right.
For
Okay.
the Last Stone's Day ritual, so
Okay.
it's not far at all. You remember the way.
Before
Yeah.
we go, I gotta go see a guy about a cup upstairs.
Yeah, point of order. We should
Yeah.
like pack a bag, sandwiches. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering.
We haven't had some
Some for the road.
rough and tumble fights when we've found this
Jerry told us we would never have to worry about buying
sandwiches.
food.
but that,
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying.
then my good berries went. I mean,
listen. There's a difference between worrying about buying food and like making the campaign about trying to fuck players.
That's true. That's true.
That's
Okay.
separate.
we are. Oh no, wait.
You know what I mean?
NPCs.
Like that's obviously there's a zone over there, but what I'm saying is that doesn't mean that you don't need to prepare.
Okay.
It just means that I'm not gonna be like, heh.
Yeah, go see what's in that cup.
Yeah.
What we got brewing out there.
should.
I want to. I have a potion of fire breathing,
You do.
but I would like to scoop another flask. So I'm gonna run up the stairs. It's important that I stop off at my room. I go in, and it's like on my way to go to the thing. I go in my room, shut the door, make sure no one's in there, and then I peel up the
Your floorboard?
floorboard, and I get something small and metallic and put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
What is it?
Who knows?
We don't even know that part.
And then I'll go get something out of the cup. What do I pull?
It smells like sweet seawater.
What color is it?
It's like a sea foam green.
Okay.
You go to the doctor for that. Get that checked out.
So then I would like to use my detect magic on it to devise what it is.
You bet. So you gotta go whole hog, right? You gotta like flick the
Get it, yeah.
Yeah, I know the presence of magic within 30 feet, and I can determine the school, and I can see auras.
dude.
Yeah. Man.
You think that this draft will allow one to breathe underwater?
I can do that any old day.
Not me, then.
I pour it out.
Wow.
I can cast that any day.
Do it.
It's trash.
What if I want?
I trash it out. And
I go no. Stuff it away. I just drink them.
I got like 10 seconds of water breathing.
Yeah.
Just lift a little bit up.
yeah, just like a drop. So he's choking for 10 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, it's only water breathing. It's not water and air breathing.
So I think we said that I could maybe do this one more time last time.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to try it one more time.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
What do I get this time?
Let's see.
I can't tell what it is, so it'll just be a mystery.
Yeah, no, it'll just be fun.
Yeah.
It'll just be fun. It is a like a topaz blue
Blue topaz.
crystal color.
Ooh.
Topaz blue crystal color.
Mouthwash.
Yeah. What does it smell like?
Gingivitis.
Paint me a picture.
Lilac.
Ooh, this is the best. This is just Amy brand potion. Okay.
The Amy Brand Potion Company.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta spray it in the air and walk through it.
Absolutely not. That's what I did. Did anyone else need to do anything? I got cornerstone for the road.
I'm going to take 10 minutes to conjure Velvet, my unseen servant.
Softest
We haven't
ghost.
seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Is he just unseen, or do you always make
I
him a soft
will-
ghost?
He's unseen, but I do put the velvet
You
over
drape.
him.
As soon as he comes
So I
back.
could see him.
No, exactly.
Yeah, does
You-
it
as soon
take
as he
10
comes-
minutes to summon him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that's what it takes for
It's like Clarkmore. right?
Clarkmore too.
But you have him, and so then it's like you sort of know where he is, and then you just like lay it down.
Yeah, it's
on him.
for
It's
everybody's
the same
benefit.
one. It's the same sheet. I hope.
It's pretty beat up, dirty, ragged. But yeah, it's from the Doomgate Inn. It's looking... You could see some of its former glory, what it once was.
It's a little shabby. It's moving more into the crushed velvet ghost.
Yeah,
Nice.
Ooh, I love it.
yeah.
Is there anything else we could?
I mean,
Are
I
you
guess I
summoning
would.
Clarkmore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll summon Clarkmore.
You'll slum on.
I'll let him
Clarkmore.
hang out with Coriander outside.
I will pack a basket of cornerstones and make sure that my jar of eyeballs is good to go.
That's good. I'm getting tired of good berries anyway. Let's.
Yeah. What else would we need?
It's
What else
just a
can
good
we?
berry every day.
Anything
What do
that.
Crips hate?
He'll take a single
Life.
hard-boiled egg.
Yeah. A shovel. It's a big hole, right? Want to fill it in. That's what they hate. They hate dirt.
I hate it.
I grabbed the biggest shovel.
Well, we
Rafa,
have
the
a,
biggest shovel.
we have a theory, right, that the seeds from Nemazir would be the things to pin the Wandering Crypt down, right? I don't think this is too metagamey.
Well, no, have you ever discussed that on the show? Or is this some Discord shit?
Well, no, this is not. This is the stabbies in Elder Brian, and then once Nemazir was destroyed, the seed pods are what was left over.
I will tell you that has not occurred to Walnut.
Okay.
She has the pod with her in her satchel.
Gotcha.
I like to believe that seizes the tail, just like
Yeah.
kind of wraps up her. Like it's shaped
Okay.
like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has not occurred to her. So if that has occurred to Rosie. That's cool.
Mind.
No,
That's
no,
fine. I don't know if it's occurred to Rosie or Kate, so we'll just pretend I didn't say anything.
It's fine. I'm sure that there are smarter characters in
It
Walnut.
could occur to both of you now that you've uttered it.
Occurred to me.
Hide
It was.
roll.
I thought it was a natural association, but as long as she's got him with her, then that's.
No, she
that's fine.
always has that.
Okay.
And then she also has a bag of the water, which I don't think does anything, but it's water.
The bag of
Hydrates.
water
Which water?
from the tree.
The tree had a basin of water.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yes,
Oh yeah.
water.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
that's
I thought
right.
you were gonna like do tests on that or something.
from the Nemazir. Yeah.
No, well, the test was keep it, see what happens. You love drinking strange stuff.
That's true.
I do.
Yeah. That's my
I
thing.
really do. You got me.
That's great.
I got a thing.
Potion tester. Is that part of being the hordes person?
Probably.
It is
sort of
now.
a form of hoarding in the body.
Oh, okay. So I uncork
That's the horde within.
Right. My inner hoard.
I want to uncork the topaz thing, and I go like, just have a taste
It's great.
right here, and she just kind of like sticks it between your gums. She goes like, there you go.
Familiar.
Yeah. You're just saying.
Actually, Cthulhu wouldn't shy from that. He'd be like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
What am I taste a little bit, but what am I getting?
It's bitter cold
Oh,
when you dip your finger into it and you pull it out and you see ice crystals starting to bloom around your
let me grab those.
pinky. And then you
goes
see
for it.
ice crystals sort of sprout on Cthulhu's tongue, and then out onto his lips and start to spread.
It's cold.
There's little icicles hanging from his beard.
It was just a small amount, though. I think it'll go away. Does it go away?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Say, throw some of the fire breathing potions, sprinkle that on there too, and just like icy hot.
Ice to dull the pain.
Just chilled.
Heat to relax it away.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got that good bee stung look around your lips too.
All
Very
swollen out.
You're chilled.
Collagen.
You're chilled way down the ribs of the Lizard King sort of constrict and try to keep you warm.
Make runs back.
What? They do?
They do.
They constrict to keep me warm?
Yep, they sort of knit together.
Does he have sentience?
This is a headless, desiccated
Yeah.
former king.
With
Ritual.
bites taken out.
Artifact.
Snack.
Oh.
Snack fest.
May I attempt Arcana on it and see if I know any more about it? Mm-hmm. Let me try. Here. Let's see what happens. 15.
Yeah. It wants to protect its wearer. It longs to.
I wanted to protect it.
Yeah.
Until I started eating it.
Yeah.
But I got most of it.
But there depending on the stimuli, it will react quickly to protect the wearer.
Okay. That's plenty for me to understand. I have been curious about what that young fella's been up to. He's been learning how to warm me.
What a good boy.
I want to also take a moment before we actually go to
Just appreciate you, Jerry.
just to think about
I've been waiting for this day.
this journey and just how important. No, I
Nice try.
think I sense that Legati is knows something is happening, that we're getting ready for a task, which usually we don't go out at night and do. And I want to address him and say, I know you've been taking it pretty hard for putting my eyes out, and I know you didn't mean to do it. But if you want to make good, get me into that crypt. Find it. If you can sense it, let us follow you there. And I don't want to be buried in it yet, but get me part of the way. Let's do some work there first, then the fun part. Work, business, and pleasure.
I don't want to be buried in it yet. Do we all hear you sing?
Yeah, you can hear me saying it to him outside. Like before, we were all gathing at the front door, but I'm already out there waiting.
Yeah, no, he is. You are not wrong. He is definitely agitated. I mean, there's still a few people down in the common room, but people who come to the DNC enough sort of know about Legati. Like, they know about the people who live upstairs. They have some expectations. Sometimes they're going to see a snake. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes they're going to see this other creature. Right?
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's a combo is pretty powerful. But you can see he's just sort of like skidding around nervously. Mm-hmm. And then as you give him this opportunity to help, oh, this is great. I even have this. Now we got a puppet show going.
Yeah.
Now you got a stew going.
He comes up and then he goes, and then tilts his head, and then goes over to the front door of the Dran courtier, and sort of hits the base corner and sort of like tries to go up the wall. And you see him sort of like edging up, almost like the way a vine, the way a vine will, not edging.
Almost like an edgelord.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He and I both stay edging.
Yeah. So it goes up like this and
Yeah,
sort of like
that
skitters,
kind of
and you can exactly
stiff,
but
yeah.
exactly, and then but it's continuing to go up even while the tail stays on the ground.
Oh, so elongating?
Exactly. And once it hits about 5.5 feet, it loses all of its suppleness and becomes a sort of amethyst staff with Legati's head and mouth split open at the top like this.
Tight.
Eyes on both sides.
So like on the two ends there, yeah.
And then he's up against the wall and he goes,
good boy. Am I still seeing through it?
exactly.
So I experienced like this. I could tell what he was doing.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
based on my vision.
Exactly. So you can.
I'll go wander over to it. Just
When
by
you-
virtue of me seeing that I'm growing larger in my own vision.
Exactly. And then as you grasp it, you see as though you have normal vision.
Like
So you, so, yeah. So
if you hold it here,
yeah,
set your
your
hand.
awareness is where the head of this staff is.
Okay, that's convenience.
Yeah. So you can just think about all the incredible opportunities you have.
What a good boy.
It's just a periscope now, forever. You see over hedges.
It's a peeping stick.
Yeah.
How long? 5.5 feet? Can I get up to one of the windows of the? Well, it's just a weird snake. I'll continue to undress.
Because this would immediately be like, why am I doing this?
No, yeah, he would get nothing from it.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah, it does work.
I can see up
This is
high.
a good peeping stick.
A real weirdo would use the stick for something strange.
Talking to our most favorite items, just real quick, because we did have a thing and we had to breeze past it because there were just cultists everywhere. I want to just touch Foremother and I guess she doesn't talk to her out loud, but just kind of says like, this is going to be, we're going to go to a deep, dark place, and that is not a place for, actually maybe she'll say it out loud, but very quietly, and I don't think anybody can hear her.
Yeah.
She says like, we're going to go to a,
Look at it.
yeah, that's fine.
Got boom mic.
A deep dark place, and that is not the place. That is not usually the place for us, and we have dangerous work, and I don't know if we'll come back.
She says, "Daughter, you found me in a deep place."
Mother.
That's all it says.
One that goes, and then knows that she's not nuts, but talking to things that aren't people always makes her feel nuts, and so it's like she gets like spooked by it almost. Like I'm sure later that will be a relief.
It speaks rarely,
Yeah. But yeah, no, she'll hurry over to everyone and be like, "Oh,
It's cool. Nope, it's fine. Talking swords.
wouldn't that would creep me out? Like
yeah.
I would be really happy it's in there, but like no, she's a little spooked.
Okay.
Everything talks in Dungeons and Dragons.
This is a spooky episode.
Yeah, but not the thing you keep lashed to your hip
Yeah.
every single day.
No, this is
and it
we're
reveals your true girlfriend.
We're edging toward Halloween content.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Not
That
too
means it's
fast,
going to be
though.
the best.
Not too fast.
This is going to be the Halloween content. It'll blow your mind
Eventually.
eventually. Yeah. We're tying a belt around our neck.
Okay, boy, we are ready
Halloween
to
content.
go. We are ready to go. Okay.
I want to apologize just here at the head end from everybody here at the C team. Denarbleton is not a character in the classic sense.
It's a true card.
Punishment.
All right.
That was Ryan who said that.
Here,
Like your energy. Then.
Like your energy. Wow.
So, does anybody else have any other artifacts they want to have a conversation with? Or?
Didn't know it was gonna talk.
I'm having a conversation with Coriander while I wait for the
Yeah.
chuckleheads.
I see Amy talking to her sword, and I'm like,
Who's Amy?
You, Walnut. I'm like, sword, I was talking to Percival. Hello? Ding, ding. I'm like, I want to talk to stuff.
Thanks for going in my mouth every night.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my teeth clean.
Thanks for cleaning my gums. We never went over this, but you do good work.
Does it say anything?
You're welcome. I just start telling me, you're welcome. Yeah, see?
I'm cool too.
I can do stuff too, guys.
That's great.
God, stupid game.
Yeah, Coriander's sort of pawing the cobble underneath her golden hoof.
I just fed her.
She's just pawing the ground.
Yeah.
Clarkmore's out there too.
Calm down.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Clarkmore. I spent a lot of time thinking about this. Clarkmore
both.
is trying to speak in its celestial tongue
Yeah.
to Coriander, but Coriander is making a sound like a broken clock. In response, but they seem to be having some kind of conversation.
Nice.
That's what I don't care at all
But
about.
it doesn't sound like a horse
Freedom
or a celestial.
Neither of them sound right. Yeah.
No,
That's the point.
it's
talks like a clock.
it's novel.
Okay. It's fascinating. And
It's just a kind of like
Rosie is enjoying it.
it's a sort of chatter interspersed occasionally by the sound of a dull bell.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay. Cool.
neat.
It's neat.
I think this is how celestial sounds. I don't know why. I just
Water
really think it
celestial.
sounds like mushing a bag of water around.
All right. I like that.
I always thought it was more like angelic, more like harpsichordal
Like
bells.
angels just singing
Yeah.
as soon as you're. Okay, that's fine.
The sun
a
has
twinkling-
come up, so
Good.
All right, we'll go. We never get to. We just spent like a month away from home.
It's the morning.
it's just kidding.
No.
Fine, let's go to the haunted graveyard at night.
Yeah, we're doing it. You love it. You love
I-
every minute
I
of it. Okay, so we go down to the quarry, and we do it. We go
And
there.
we find it.
We find
it.
We find the crypt.
The
and
end.
we win.
The end.
The game.
We did it. Plenty of time for the flight.
Okay, so by the time, so by the time we get close enough that we've started to slow down just as instinct from whatever this monster is in the mine that we've seen before, I pull back too and I tap Dinar and I say, is there anything you can sense right now? Like, let's try it right here. I don't want to go any closer.
Yeah, I guess we'll do one at the lip. So we should use this sparingly because I only have 4 per rest.
Okay.
But this is a perfect spot for the first one. I don't think I have to roll or anything. I use this feature a number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier. Okay, so yeah, 4. Yeah, I just do it within 60 feet. I know the type celestial fiend or undead.
Oh, by the way, I gave you dark vision, but that means that I don't have dark vision, so I'm just following you guys.
Hold on, the tail.
Yeah.
Self-serving.
Until the end of my turn, I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. And I mean, just going on last time, I
There's
did
a lot
this
of that.
and I got just gut punched and
Okay.
Exactly. You know what it would feel like if you
I know
were.
I do it and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean it's like that sonar wave just comes back and knocks you over, but that doesn't happen here. Like you sort of set your feet,
Yeah.
brace yourself for this.
oh, I know, I cringe wimpily.
Yeah,
This is like testing a stove, like,
yeah. You hold your hand out into sort of like the dark mouth of the quarry, and you don't sense a thing.
okay. Nothing.
Okay, well, back to the end.
Worth a try.
I sense nothing.
We don't want to go in it and
I'm
like.
just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, we definitely go in it.
Well, it doesn't understand sarcasm. Oh.
Yeah. No. We'll
Oh.
go. We'll check it out.
Okay.
How,
Go, you go ahead.
I want to say something to Cthulhu, but maybe we should go a little farther for it.
Yeah.
For one says it.
I just want to get a sense of the mouth of the cave or the quarry.
Yeah.
The cave mouth, if you will.
The cave mouth, yeah, technical terms. Sorry if I'm getting a little inside baseball. Cave mouth?
Yeah. PhD geology. Yeah.
Cave craw. TM.
Double C.
Just how big it is. I mean, I
It's
assume
it's big enough to wheel multiple carts in
okay.
and out
Of
side
cake.
by side.
Yeah. Okay.
So you could ride your boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I don't have to leave Clarkmore at the entrance.
It's not high.
No,
It's,
I won't
it's
ride him.
wide. Yeah.
But he'll
Just
walk
lead
in
him
with us.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, he's valuable. He's another combatant.
Yeah, he's sparkling.
Yeah, and he's
It's just sort of casting out.
Does he emit light? I guess we never really flavored him that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
I could throw some dancing lights underneath and on the top.
Get him some ground effects.
Yeah.
Please do.
Here's your base.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he's got some like refraction going on potentially, let me conjure the glow man, and I'm trying to maximize the refracted light. So rather than like a traditional, are you riding? You're just
No,
walking
he's
this
gonna
way?
walk along with
So,
us. I
but
don't think
rather
it's
than
cold.
like conjure the glow man to ride up here as though he's riding on his back, I've conjured the glow man beneath, like clinging to the underside of a horse, as if he almost fell off, and is now underneath. So I want to cast that light up and through, and it's undignified for him.
For Clark Warner.
But it's an illusion. Well, yeah, for him too. For everyone.
It's for everyone, yeah. It's kind of gross to look at. No one's really happy with it, but what are you going to do?
There is a sort of ghastly green light now.
Okay.
The light of the grave.
No. Foreshadowing.
It's going
When I see Cathars casts this spell, and I'll go up next to him, and I want to say this very quietly so only he can hear me.
Yes.
I go,
Talking to the stats.
and I go, Cathars, this is difficult for me to say, but my magic has been corrupted, so you may want to use yours sparingly because I will be of no help when we enter the crypt.
Is that so? Does that mean that Dinar is the only one who doesn't know? So Walnut is really only keeping it a secret from him at this point?
She's very proud, and he's absolutely the last person she would tell.
That is totally perfect. I just want to make sure
he
we're
was
on the same page.
unconscious, so he doesn't know how he got revived too.
Sure, yeah.
Because he would have been pissed. Be like, you didn't res me that whole time?
Yeah.
He doesn't know that you
Walnut
didn't.
did a good job.
Rosie only knows that she wouldn't cast her spell, that something was up.
Well, yeah, you
I
told
see.
you told her though. Walnut
not that
said
it was
she had
corrupt.
bad magic. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't explain the whole thing.
That's right. You were like,
I'm sure it's fine. Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to be like, something happened, and I don't know what happened, but when we went through that gate, my magic's broken.
What is it? What is it? How is it broken? You can't do it?
I can do it. It takes a long time, and it's corrupted by these ruby tendrils.
Like my stuff.
I
I don't
thought
think that's a corruption. It means an upgrade.
It's way better now.
the magic's slow and the magic's hard, and it's my natural magic. It's my birthright magic.
Why would it have anything to do with what looks like my magic? Polluted? My magic has not been affected, seems like.
So yours isn't
As far as I
more
know.
leaves?
More leafy than normal?
No, this isn't like a body swapping thing.
Don't think so. I think I've cast enough to know. You remind me, DM.
You have not
smirking.
seen anything like the effects that she's talking about.
That's what I'm curious.
And we're in the grass, so I'll just cast Druidcraft as if it was going to make something bloom, and like it's like dead stuff, so it would normally spring it back to life.
Right.
And I'm assuming tiny little tendrils
Okay.
come out of it. It's like grass flowers.
Yeah.
You tell me what he see.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's like if you're starting a lawnmower.
Yeah.
You know how if you pull the chain slowly, nothing happens? Basically, it just comes out and then you can put it back in, right? But if you really pull it, the resistance kicks in. As you are working your magic, you think that you can pull it. You feel that there is something underneath it that you can get access to, like a dark underground river beneath your wisdom that at any point you could just crack into and it would flow out.
Well, when I'm doing this, I look at him and I go, oh wait, actually,
It did not feel like that
didn't?
last time.
Oh, it didn't.
Oh.
So this is just like a really small thing. So she feels that and she goes, oh wait, actually, and then concentrates and she wants to pull it.
Yeah. So you reach down
Fix itself.
into it and you see the bloom
Yeah.
go out. And then you see a sickly
Oh boy.
Purple sort of pearlescence spread out and rot from the roots.
Wow.
And then there's a second wave underneath that casts that out. And then the blooms begin.
I'm sure Everybody saw that, but I'll just keep your attention to it and I go, this is what I'm talking about.
Did everybody see it? If they did, I just go, excuse me.
Oh, steps in front of it. Weird stuff happening outside this crypt.
Huh. I might mean something. Check the crypt, guys. Check out the cave mouth.
Very suspicious.
So it's like, but the blooms are here. So there is some corruption, but you were able to dispel it.
But this is all wrong. This isn't right. It should look like spring grass.
Can I arcana on this and see if I understand any of that?
Wow, teamwork was the solution the whole time.
Friendship is the only ship worth
See
sailing.
again. That's gotta be worth something to me.
Oh my God, that's your 20.
That's your divine
No, it's an 8.
number.
He rolled a 4 for those listening at home,
Yeah.
which he rolled a Cthulhu Brand 4.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason.
This if you rolled. Gosh.
There's a reason that
statistically
I chose
bizarre.
this
Yeah.
for the AI dice.
Yeah.
I put the symbol
you
on
should
the
put it
one.
on the
We should put
4.
the on the 4.
Exactly.
You know, it kind of looks like a 4.
It
might
does.
be my fault.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah.
So you kneel down, and then you pass Legati over the blooms, and they sort of sparkle. You can see even on the eyes that are on the top, you can sort of see the blooms and grass sort of lensed through the top, as though his entire head is clear,
Okay.
like a magnifying glass almost. And you aren't able to discern it, but you saw very clearly that there is like a war going on inside the spell.
Oh, I see. I see. This is perfect. I was gonna say, this rules. No, I say, I say that I think that this corruption has something to do with your gods at war with the mouth god, and the mouth god has to lose. I don't have any love for this guy. Sorry, Legati. I know where you came from. I know where you came from. You're a good boy. You didn't have a choice. But your dad sucks. A lot.
Hey, family you choose, right?
That's right.
What are you guys doing?
How do I help to empower your gods in that battle? Because this solves both problems.
Well, you wear one of their symbols.
I already do. Anything else? What others?
Would I know something?
The strange pact that Cthulhu Draub is bound to, you are not familiar with it. You've never seen. I mean, you're not unfamiliar with warlocks. Are not super common in the Enclave.
I was gonna say, there's no like thing that we do to like.
The closest thing that you have seen to any warlock affixed to anything in your tradition would have been a daughter of Maleth.
Okay.
Right?
So I don't know any prayers for you.
You don't know, and you don't know how his focus would even absorb a symbol of Maliki.
Yeah, I say, oh, I don't know many of the old ways. I don't know what you could do.
Perhaps we'll find them.
Maybe. And then I look over to Dran and go, hey, whenever you're ready.
I'm like halfway down the cave. I'm like coming out all bloody. Like I killed the crypt guys.
Dinar, can I get a perception roll?
Did you actually go a little further ahead where you're like, forget it, let's do this work?
Maybe a handful of steps. I mean, I have.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo, it's a 1.
It's
Piece
a
of
1.
Shit.
What does Clarkmore see?
I see Clarkmore's butt.
What does
All
Clark?
I'm looking at.
Should I roll for Clarkmore?
Run him backwards.
No, I'll roll for Clark.
Okay.
Don't you worry about it.
You let me worry.
I'll roll for Clark.
As many 4s as you've rolled, how many times have I missed the box?
So
It had to have been at least 5 or 6.
So you're looking around, you hear them whispering back there, you hear them almost certainly about feelings of some kind. And you're looking around, just trying to find any evidence of passage or any of the signs that you had seen before. There were telltale sigils, as you'll recall, sort of burned into the glass of the stone. And Clarkmore nips your pauldron and tries to like pull you over toward the wall.
My haunch. All right. Well, since I don't see
He's E.
literally nothing, I will. And my eyes are closed. I will.
Why are
What
your
is
eyes
it, boy?
closed? I gave you dark vision.
Yeah.
You just like,
I forgot.
oh my god.
Scared of the dark.
Yeah, I'm just. I don't know what I'm
Rose
gonna
is
see.
holding onto your tail, and she keeps asking, like, "What do you see? What do you see now?"
No, you can see a symbol scratched into the wall
geez.
along your right. You don't know if it's some kind of a sentence or something like that. It's like a sequence of symbols that are written in sort of a scrawl, like like not a trained hand, like much more. It's much looser.
All right. And I don't recognize them.
You don't.
You need dark vision. I get glow man's throwing a lot of
Well,
light.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I see these symbols, and I know we're looking for the crypt, and I know you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for them.
Yeah.
So I go, jeez.
Better not tell him about this.
Yeah, I know. They're over there commingling, and I'd turn around, and I get down to ear level, and I go,
It's on my tippy toes.
there's some symbols over up here.
Okay.
I like pick you up to show you.
Can
I
I-
go, look at these symbols.
This far away from
It's like
Yeah.
I'm just like limp.
Yeah.
Being held.
I'm just like
I'm,
pointing you
very
at them and be
intensely
like,
looking at them.
look at these.
Like my noodle arms swinging around. Do I recognize them at all?
What
Do they-
are your languages again? Because you have a grip of them. As I
I do.
recall.
Common Elvish, Halfling, and Draconic. And we studied the symbols on the walls last time.
Yeah.
So.
These are not the sigils from the Wandering Crypt.
Oh.
Okay.
Those have a very specific, like, you know right away when you're looking at them that they don't really want to be looked at. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
they
were
don't
fleeing, right?
they don't like it. They like to sort of swim underneath that surface.
That's right.
This is clearly etched onto the top in what looks like a chalk or something like that.
Oh, does it look like it was written by a child?
It looks like it's written by somebody who doesn't write this a lot.
Okay.
And you think it might be Elvish, but what it says is inane.
Okay. What does it say?
It says darkness, evil, children of the night.
Okay. And it's written by someone who doesn't know Elvish.
Yeah, there's misspellings.
Okay.
A lot of the accents are wrong, but you think this is what they were trying to write?
Night is spelled Nite.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, it sucks.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll relate that to Dinar, but with obvious confusion.
Yeah, I'll be like,
It sounds menacing, but like cartoonishly menacing.
I don't like the crypt. And
Right.
I don't like any of that stuff.
I don't think this is the crypt.
Yeah,
This doesn't look like the
But
same
he-
symbols.
can't delineate.
I see. No, Rosie tells me.
Yeah.
But he's still
Rosie
Yeah, he's
makes
like,
sure that he understands.
He's just a dumb boy.
It's not the crypt.
Yeah.
Sweetie, it's okay. It's right.
What are you guys doing over there? Sorry, we were just checking out. I thought I saw a little snake.
I saw a
No,
little
we're looking
snake.
It was
at
just the snake in my bag.
we're looking at
Totally
snakes.
normal.
We're looking at snakes too.
Yeah. I think they can come over. Come on over here.
Keep looking at your
y'all.
snake.
Look at this. I found some weird writing, but it doesn't look crypty. Come on over. And you guys are both elves, so you read it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we have
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah. I don't know what that
Darkness,
means.
Evil, night
Children of-
kids.
Yeah, night kids.
Children of them.
This is lame. It's like some band was rehearsing back here, smoking behind the
Teenage
7-Eleven.
graffiti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Is there? Can I do a perception check? See if I can find any other evidence of passage here.
oh sure.
Okay. I'm gonna do a.
How did I know
Curse
that?
box.
It's a curse box. I got a 4, which is a 6.
Dude, it's the demon womb.
I don't trade boxes.
Yeah. We'll pick up all this box. You're digging around. I mean, you see the occasional, chip of stone,
Okay.
like a hat of a pickaxe or something like that. But it's
Does the shock look fresh?
pretty fresh. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Is this town? Do we know if there actually is any good gangs here? Like it might be some youths
Tunnel snakes?
hanging out here. Yeah, exactly.
How far in have we gone so far?
We've gone super far.
Oh,
into
no.
anything.
This is only about 160 feet, maybe.
Yeah,
All right.
this is nothing.
Yes.
So I am going to
Annihilate.
make sure that we're going in the right direction. I cast Annihilation. Right? Is that a thing? I think I will try to locate object.
Yes.
So this is a little new spell for Daddy. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as the object is within 1,000 feet.
I see.
So basically, I get a homing beacon for it.
Tight.
So,
What are you going to search for?
well, I've seen the gate now, so I could do that.
Okay.
Or
You have experience with this crypt. I mean, you have been in part of it.
yeah, so
Nice.
I know what it looks like, so I can picture it, so I could do that. Also, if I wanted to get really specific too, I could just look at the symbols, because those symbols are always at the gate.
Yeah.
If I even needed to see that and like draw it, I could just do that. But I
not a
think between
natural-
those two things, I could picture and try to locate within 1,000 feet. So basically,
If we're anywhere close.
if we're anywhere close,
Okay.
right,
That's great.
we could give up this particular thread
Okay.
if it wasn't in this direction.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Sure.
Go for it.
So I do that.
So you do that. You don't detect any instances of those symbols
Okay.
in the formation you're talking about, like a gate or
Okay.
that dark foyer.
Okay.
You do not detect an instance of that within 1,000 feet.
Rosie's crushed. She's like, I did the map work and I did the calculations and it should be here. I don't understand.
It might still be here. I imagine that Red Larch has a diameter of greater than 1,000 feet.
Yeah. It could
So
be that.
it just made sense that it would be here. It would have been easy for it to have been here.
I guess so.
But maybe the crypt does not work that way.
All right.
I suppose if the crypt really needed to, it would create a quarry-sized hole.
She's just doing like this math in her head over and over
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
She's just like,
she's thinking about her map
yeah. She's like drawing the air. She's like, it should be.
exactly.
It should be here.
Red Larch,
Oh,
northwest.
Right.
What time of winter is it? Maybe we're early. Maybe we beat it here.
Yeah.
Does it smell like? That's what I meant. Does it smell like? Do you smell grave dirt?
All the time, but that's my own problem. It's a personal condition.
Last time it made like a noise. Like it made like a thundering noise.
It didn't, and something was bursting from the ground,
It
right?
came up from the ground and like displaced earth.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we lure it? Is there a way to lure it? Instead of chasing it, is there a way to get it to come to you?
You could continue to study the documents.
Sure. Okay.
Let's make this house
What
a home.
about
Set up shop at the cave hole.
what about extra information? Is that
out.
a thing that's happened or no?
Extra information. What do you mean?
Like extra information from somewhere, from like.
Ah, I see.
What do you want?
Would I have any extra information that?
You might try.
From the home office, I see.
You might dig around. You
Okay.
have ways of contacting people. The main thing is the quarry is in the northeast section of town,
I see.
That's
Okay.
a huge thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
and the part of the northwest is not in the town proper, on the children's version of the map.
I see. I see.
I thought maybe that the quarry would like wrap around or something.
Yeah, that was a good theory. But yeah, I do have it northwest of Red Larch. Okay. Okay.
So
Should have asked.
I mean, we're already out and about. We should.
Just keep rolling.
Just keep dowsing
Yeah,
for
keep
it.
going.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
Okay.
go try one more time.
Okay.
What is in that section of town? Is there anything? So, what time of night is it? Have people all gone to bed?
You guys
Or are they-
you guys haven't been out. It's not that late.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a quick strikeout.
Yeah. I mean, it's winter.
Okay.
So it gets dark early, but
Freezing.
exactly. So the map that the children have provided, that you would sort of lay over. Again, you don't know the scales,
You're right.
but their mark that's identified as winter is to the northwest of town,
Okay.
not in town.
Okay. Yep. All right. So what, if anything, is northwest of town? Are there any landmarks there, or is it just the like hills and?
It's the land. The
hills.
summer hills are going to be on the other side.
Okay.
That on the map is empty.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we can go check it out.
I'm already
Yeah.
walking ahead. If that's what you've said, I'm like, yes.
Yes.
And I start going.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. I am going to remember that weird graffiti on the
Clarkmore.
wall.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Did you make a note?
Of course. Jerry, have you met me?
Add that to the map.
I made a note.
If you're on
Yeah.
Clarkmore, there's plenty of room underneath for Glowman to stay put, so he's down there.
Okay.
You're just
gonna
like this
say-
absurd
Just
mirror.
constantly underneath.
Rosie's taking it hard. We're walking to this new location, but she's just like, it's a wild goose chase. And she's this is like her thing. She's so proud of this cartography. She's cartographer level 2, and this is not acceptable.
Think about how long Goldman has looked for this thing. We can't get disappointed on the first failure.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
just feel like we're so close.
really want to try and sniff it out. Amy knows that this won't be helpful, but Walnut is looking at you be disappointed and is like, this is the worst thing.
Okay.
Is it time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just for the wolf. So Walnut will transform into her wolf self. And hoo 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 hoo, and then maybe rouse some of the neighbors.
Yes.
Give it a little oh.
Yeah. Rosie perks up a little bit. She likes it when you're rousing rabbles.
I'm gonna continue.
When she leans up her neck to howl at the moon, you can see that the row of teeth on the outside
Come on, man.
is like purple amethysts, and there's a second row of teeth
Ugh. That's cool.
inside the other layer.
So I don't know. Do I feel anything is wrong, or do I not know?
You feel
I feel the teeth.
incredible.
Oh, I look at Rosie really happily with like really bright wide eyes. and
It's
just
too much.
Yeah, just a big wide dog smile.
Oh
With,
boy.
It's too much.
It's too much. Rosie says it's too much before she can stop herself.
and Walnut's just thinking, you're thinking like, yeah, wolves are great. She's like,
It's been because it's been so long. The last time you were in wolf form
Nemzir.
was on the Dragon's Horde with Brahma.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
I'm like, wolves are
Whoa,
Hey now,
every time.
great. Wolves are great now.
I don't want to give
Deep run tram.
That's all you
now
gotta
I'm
say.
That's all I gotta say.
I'm distracted. No, I'm joking.
So
I sniff.
Do a sniff.
I sniff.
yeah, also your cover's blown now. I mean, I gotta see you're in this creepy wolf form.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know that, but you can say something.
I'll go booga. Go. You look all weird.
she's fucked up.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
Hey,
Holy
Walnut,
mackerel.
you're different.
Mackerel.
You're different.
I had advantage, but
Oh, I know.
you go.
Feel free to roll again. Let's see if you get a womp womp.
I don't think so.
Well, you don't know.
Hey, an
So
anti-bomb.
anyway, I'll take the 19.
That's a 1
The
for the
womp.
podcast.
19
That's a
plus-
1.
Yes. A 19 plus.
It's-
Exactly.
Yeah, plus a bunch. So over 20.
So you start to sniff, like you basically, the cart and the party have pulled out of town. It's a moonlit night. You see frost starting to form on the grassy plain. And you're traveling farther and farther away from the long road. Whenever you've left town, it's always been on the long road. This is a new place.
New road.
It's not a road at all.
A new place.
This is just
Okay.
you are traveling raw through a field.
Like a deer trail.
Yeah, exactly. And you
Going cresting that
and so,
PUBG hill.
And so you're sniffing around, but you don't pick up. It's not in what you sense is not on the air.
Really?
No, they're massive paws.
Ooh.
You can look down and just through the soft pad, you can feel travel.
I feel travel.
You feel travel
Also
underneath.
travel.
So wolves don't bark, but I can whine. And so I whine at you.
Yeah, so she immediately starts to whine and so you start to pass back and forth, trying to find where
find
the
it.
travel is strongest. And you do. She bolts off to the northwest. Just starts bounding over the plain.
Okay. We've give chase. I'm running just on my tiny little legs.
I'll make noise as I'm going.
Okay.
I'll be making that long howl noise.
Can you scoop me up on Clarkmore?
Yeah, I guess
I
we don't
didn't
have the
think
cart
about
and
it.
anything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And this has been more than 10 minutes, right? Because I still have locate object going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's been more than 10 minutes, it's
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kaput by now.
I'll-
Scoop me.
Yep. So you are. This is quarry. It's a completely new type of prey. And every step, and then as you're running, if it isn't stronger, you're just adjusting course, so you can see this sort of like zag pattern that is slowly being perfected toward the quarry.
Okay.
Not the other quarry. This is like the
New
prey,
quarry. Yes.
right?
The hunted.
Oh, I misinterpreted that
And
entirely.
where you are, but you reach a point where you find it at its strongest, and then any direction you go,
It gets weaker.
it's weaker.
I start like a
Immediately,
dog.
yeah,
Digging.
yeah. So
Getting the snoot in there.
it's like these paws are excavating this thing. It's like you're straight down through like a rabbit warren.
Like crazy.
Like you're
digging.
just digging straight down through the substrata of this ecosystem.
You going straight down?
But I
You've
mean,
seen a wolf dig like
a
this.
dog does.
Yeah.
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 Where
Get
it's
the shovel out. Like, y'all
Yeah.
laughed.
Not like Haku.
not like my dog. I look up at you and then make that like scary chittering noise. And then
Oh yeah.
and,
When you see a
like,
bug or something.
Teeth move independently.
Yeah, my teeth are moving. And I'll move to give you like half purchase in here.
Yeah.
You have a shovel?
Yeah, so I grabbed a shovel when we were packing.
It's a Crimson shovel.
I said Crimson shovels.
It
It's
is.
delightful.
It is deep, deep, deep down.
Oh no.
Rosie on top of Clarkmore is looking around for another obvious entrance that might be a mouth to this thing while you guys are
probably smart.
digging.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because before in the hills, you had seen something actively burst
Right.
out from the
exactly.
ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't. I mean, this is relatively flat. You don't see any. You don't see any disturbed
Okay.
earth around this area.
Okay.
What were we doing to make it burst out last time? It just did it, right? We were just
It
driving
was
by.
just at night, and it was a creepy night.
Yeah.
Way to-
Howling out of
It was like a
frustration.
door basically that popped out.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like an
Yeah, and
entrance.
it puked out the corpse of whoever owns Staff of the Master.
That's right. That's right.
Velvet, dig.
The more the merrier.
Whatever pictures
Right.
you have.
Clark, want to get in here? Started hoofing at it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this is not the way to get into it, though.
Yeah, I get impatient.
It's good exercise. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, do I get
Yeah.
like any sort of like, buff after this? Because I'm a little sweaty.
Yeah.
You get
Stronger?
A little, you get a
Got your
little
pump.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah,
blood
you're
pumping.
pumped, yeah. I have a jar of eyeballs, but I can't help any other way.
I am so glad I gave you that. Like I thank God every day.
I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like,
Yeah, it is mentioned in every adventure.
Maybe you could do like a Haruspex type thing where you cast them out and then you parse them.
You will know when it is time to use the jar of
Do I
eyeballs.
think it's deeper than 20 feet?
Yes.
oh, you know what?
deeper than 20 feet.
I can try it again. I'll divine sense
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
in the
Okay.
middle of this hole.
God.
I
Oh, to
go.
find it?
Yeah, I trigger my divine sense again.
And it's 60 feet?
Jeez.
You know that you have felt this before. You are surrounded on all sides by a magnificent, conscious evil.
Oh.
Found it. We did it, guys.
Like yeah, exactly. Like you know, it's like now it's the metaphor of the stove is correct. Like now you know, when you did it the first time, it's like, hey, I was trained to do this. Now you know what this is going to give you. You know that they touch back.
Yeah.
And so when you reach out for it, you're ready for this sense. But you sort of feel it just constructing this other worldview around you.
And do I feel like we're in the center, or do I feel like we're on the edge?
You feel like you are absolutely surrounded on
Okay.
all sides
All right,
by
yeah.
it.
So we aren't like up against the rim of it. We're like on top of the middle.
So there's no obvious entrance, and it's going to take too long to dig. How do we get down? How do we get in there? Can you Misty Step? You have to see where
I
you're
have to
going,
see
right?
it, right? Yeah.
We don't have any digging forms.
What is on this map? Is there any other detail other than that we had the town oriented?
Is it too early?
I could just
What?
just jam my sword in and smite. That's how we dug our way out last time.
Oh,
I was just blasting.
doing all the work.
Yeah.
Getting a lot done here.
I do have erupting earth, but that only gets us 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a start. I mean,
How much can
That's-
Smite get us?
I don't know. Last time it just when we were digging our way out and the cave was closing, I ended up just jamming my sword in and then smiting to blast the hole open. I gotta imagine it would clear, 10, 20 feet of just loose earth.
Okay.
I'm trying to weigh these aspects. Like, how do we find the entrance? We don't want to just like blow a hole in and like climb in.
That's all I think.
But I'm starting to feel like, I want to get in there. Because it means that I could potentially learn more about freeing the earth
Yeah.
from the mouse.
Right.
Not because I'm psyched to go in that gate.
You
The
want
hell with that gate?
You want a piece of this
I
thing.
want to get in there.
Like this is where you learned the most, right?
Right. Yeah, but a lot of it is telling me, just get in there and mess up as much as you can.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that that's
Right.
stupid, but
Yeah.
I feel like if I just get in there and I just
It's
throw
so
every
it's
spell I
such
know
a,
at it.
it's such a turn for Cathris.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my eye on you too, because I don't see this.
Yeah, you have
All
your
I know
necklace.
is
You have
I
the
got
necklace
this.
ready.
Yeah. I got
You've
this ready
probably
to
learned
go.
over time to watch like the tells, like I like twitch in certain ways.
Your sockets twitch.
Yeah.
It's like-
The empty sockets. Okay. Fuck. I feel like this is a puzzle, and we're not thinking of it as a puzzle. We're brute forcing our way through it.
It's true.
That's the
That's-
walnut
We don't
in
have
our
to do
way.
it. I was
gonna say,
They're
that's
in the
to do
hole.
with it. Yeah, they're in the
Puzzle
hole
people, go
digging.
for it.
Yeah.
We're still digging. I'm like snarling at you because you're not
haven't
digging
stopped.
fast enough.
You have not stopped digging.
I can smite
Can I
mid
try
shovel.
a perception check just to see if there's anything I'm missing from this
From the
vantage point
soil, sure.
atop Clarkmore? Okay, that's an 11. It's nothing great. Nothing. Okay.
Yeah. You see a couple of your friends in the hole. You see an increasingly agitated Cathris, the cloak of stars, sort of swishing behind him as he paces back and forth.
Okay.
The sharp point of Legati's tail in his staff configuration, sort of clawing into the earth as he goes back and forth.
Would Legati have any like thing to douse the gate or?
Well, I want to try to do that. So like I will, I'll hold Legati out, like again to try and use him. Wait, no, I find his center of gravity and see if I can use it and see if it will act as a compass and like rotate in a direction on its own.
That's awesome.
That's great.
That's awesome.
I think I'd have to do it up above me.
Yes, exactly.
Because it's a little bit too long. Yeah, but I find that center, and then I
yeah, so you're
concentrate.
it's tipping back and forth,
Yeah.
and then once you get it balanced, it just starts to spin.
Oh, just in a circle. So we're right on top of it then. It may be what it means. I want to. Let me see.
I want to get my degree.
I want to learn about hotel
repair.
management. Yeah, that's it. I love that one was gun repair too.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Yeah. I'll
At-home
pick it up.
veterinary training.
Yeah, yeah.
My technical minor.
Feel bad for that dog in that house. That's a Drew Carey joke.
I want to see whether or not, I know it's been a season since it's been here. I
been a
want
season.
to either use Arcana or Investigation even to see, has Earth been disturbed here? You seem to sense some kind of travel, but didn't leave any sign that I could observe. Let me try Arcana, because apparently I don't think Investigation will show me anything.
That's true. You're all just trusting me going nuts in a hole.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
felt
you
it
felt
too.
it too,
I've
you're right.
confirmed it to
So we're
everyone.
nuts in this.
Yeah.
One.
God,
The spinning, I'm like,
your eyes,
like I'm watching the spin.
your eyes regrow. You're like, I can see, and then they fall out. No.
That's like my Tex Avery, like, ooga, like, blow up. That crypt's somewhere.
I'm confident that you know exactly where the crypt is.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
So do we not think digging at all? Like, can I not summon more digging animals to try and dig our way
Oh,
through
there you go.
this?
Hey.
I don't know. Will
Bunch of
show up
badgers.
when you try
It
to
could be
do
the wrong
it.
time of day.
Look, you have displace Earth.
Just displace on some motherfucking earth. You know what?
Eruptor.
This is
Earth.
the Shadow Council has granted us a moment's reprieve. Shadow Council, may our labors please you. We're going to head into our commercial break, but don't go anywhere because we're not done playing. We'll be here when you come back. A bunch of them were in a hole, and the other ones were looking at them in the hole, and then Kuthris had his rod, and he was using it like a makeshift sort of compass thing. But I should emphasize quickly that Rosie Beestinger has to catch a flight, so our game is going to be a little bit shorter today, but it's very exciting because we do have our friends from the Wheelhouse Workshop here, and they're going to talk to us about gaming and mental health.
And we get extra game this week,
Oh no, don't forget at TwitchCon
That's right.
proper Saturday.
which is why I have to leave.
Yeah, exactly. TwitchCon proper Saturday. Doomgate Inn special Halloween episode coming up. Hour and a half. New characters. It's going to be banging. Now,
It's going to be
as I said,
spooky.
this is the whole team, right? This is the other people. What are we thinking about?
So
Whole team, other people.
at this point, Walnut's just like digging, frantically howling.
Oh, just hot.
Chomping at
No,
Dinar.
just steam pouring out.
Disgusting. And then she's clearly just extremely frustrated with this whole thing. And then she comes out of her wolf form and she grabs Foremother and just stabs her into the ground. And she goes, what do I do? It's right here. She goes, it's right under us. And she's just sitting there and she's looking at it and she's watching Dinar. She thinks he could probably be digging more, but all right.
He's like,
More than none. I'm already digging more than none.
Exactly. And she looks at Foremother and she puts her hand out and she touches the blade and she remembers what she said to her in the beginning when they first went out for the night. And she says that you found me in a deep, dark place. And just feeling so like they're so close to being there, to being that like where Omen wants them to go, and it's under her, and she can like instinctually feel this, and she reaches into her bag and she grabs this seed pod that they got from Nemazir, and it's got all these runes all over it that she knows. They say Nemazir, and she puts it in the dirt, and she covers it up. She just closes her eyes and she's like, we need to get to that deep, dark place. And she takes the water out and she pours it over the Nemazir.
On the tree.
On the pod.
Yeah.
On the pod. And then she picks up Foremother and she just holds it and she closes her eyes and she just waits.
So you were down in the hole? Is anyone else looking down?
Unsuspecting to
I'm
her.
on
like-
Parkmore, but I just like Rose is just feeling hopeless.
No, so you look down and you can see your adopted granddaughter in this moment of agitation.
We haven't made it official.
Yeah, exactly. You
Just trying to help.
so you're over here digging, scraping.
Helping nonstop this episode.
No, you're
That's how I'm going to get paid for it.
your shovel is like caught on a root, and you're trying to get it out of the root.
Yeah.
And then she has her eyes closed, and she has Foremother, and you see up from the seed.
No, I hear her talking to the sword, and I'm like, what's that? What? Like, what? Done digging. What? What's it?
Up from the seed, you see a young dryad grow,
Oh.
and her eyes are closed, but she has a sort of gentle smile on her face, and her hands are clasped against her chest, and she says, "Mother, does the war still rage?"
She says that to me.
To you. You are her mother.
I open my eyes, and I say, she says, does the war still rage? I say, daughter, the war ever rages.
Oh my God.
And then I smack Dinar.
Um,
and I look at her and I say, I need your help. I need your help to get to the deep, dark place.
That is my purpose.
I say, what do you need?
I need.
Shovel?
She doesn't,
I'm like, what?
it doesn't seem to take any notice of Dinar at all.
Okay, that's great.
Must be nice.
That's good.
A perfect child.
She says, below the soil, I will bring nightmares. But as an order of balance, what will I bring to the surface?
There's nothing here. It's a field.
It is a field. This is the sort of field where when you first came into this place, this whole region would have been.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I got you. I'm already there. I look at her and I say, what we should always bring to the surface. You should bring a tree that would form a new forest. That would make us, whatever. I don't know. I think that's maybe it. That's it.
Yeah.
Tight, yes.
That's what they do.
So good.
We make the forest. That's what, right? The EPA thought that the Crook Garden forest was once everywhere.
Yeah, they didn't think that.
That's what it was.
They believe that.
They believe that. So yes, so she says we make a new forest. Make a new forest here.
She nods and she says, perfect. And you see her arms enclose herself, and then you see her body twist, and then you see her feet split into 1,000 dark roots
Oh my goodness.
that push down straight through, and you cannot safely be in this hole anymore.
Whoop.
Oop.
I'm out. I'm backing out.
Yeah, I'll scramble out.
We're both scrambling out.
So you are
undignified.
so you see them trying to pull their way out of this soft, soil churned for 1,000 years. They're sort of pulling their way up by roots,
Right.
losing ground, gaining ground, pulling themselves up to the top.
Okay. Can I use my my new level 6 to shadow step to them?
Of course.
So from the back of Clarkmore, I can now, as a bonus action, teleport from places of dimness or darkness or shadow. So instantly I'm on the lip and I'm extending the Staff of the Master to them.
Nice.
To pull them out.
Nice. So grabbing this extra leverage, you're able to lean back and pull them up to the edge, and the Dryad's form is unrecognizable as what it was before, but you can tell that its influence in the soil has expanded substantially. It's now sort of rising on this dome of black wood, and it is starting to rise in the air as a massive red larch.
Yes.
And you can see,
tree is my kid.
It's bursting everywhere in the air. You can see seeds sort of blowing around in this dark winter wind, settling on this, cold soil, and then with just enough warmth to push down. And it's as far as you can see. These seedlings have spread in this explosion. And you continue to hear this rumble, and then it's answered by a second rumble deep below this plane. And at that, after about 15 seconds of this additional rumble, and then another sound you can't place, you see 2 bursts of soil erupt on the plane itself, to the left of you and to the right of you. You can see them burst up from the ground and spread open.
If you're all looking at me like I know anything.
I know. Like,
Yeah.
So we're all
I'm
like,
what?
It's your daughter? I point to the tree.
yeah, I Walnut goes, yes. In a way.
She's beautiful.
She is.
And Lurs is like, that's my great-great-granddaughter.
It is official.
Yeah, so, that was, okay. Walnut just looks at Rosie and goes, ta-da.
It's good. It's a good look. So Rosie is. I'm looking warily at all these seedlings in this tree, which still is growing, and toward these. What has exploded out of the ground?
Just everywhere else, you can't tell. It is similar to what you saw with the cart
Okay.
in the hills
Gotcha. All right.
north of the Doomgate Inn.
Oh,
All right.
an entrance.
Yeah. So let's.
And there's two of them.
Two of them.
Uh-oh.
This is significant.
Party splitting.
I would not split to go in the car.
I'm gonna go left.
I think we should
So
go
I
left.
feel like we went left before, and I don't
Take
know
a vote.
why I think. Oh, okay,
right.
yeah,
I
so-
vote left.
Yeah.
Little
You-
three.
2 votes.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll go
fine.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, left.
fine with me.
All right. So I'm going to pull us all, beckoning everyone, including Clark Moore. Let's go, all go into this left-hand opening.
Absolutely. You recognize it immediately. You can see that this entrance is exactly like, maybe even identical to, potentially even the same entrance that you went into in those hills months ago when you first learned of the Wandering Crypt. You can see that foreboding stair that goes down into a lit chamber.
No, I'm not feeling it this time.
Yeah?
Yeah, are you?
What is
Not the same.
Cthulhu's feeling?
I'm just like wary not of the crypt of you. I'm just like PTSD. I remember what he did last time.
No, Cthulhu is like you all are glancing sideways at me, and I know what you're thinking, and I return it like I don't feel it, like, because me doing that in that crypt the first time was. This has become more important than the crypt, which at the time, and probably now, I took as a great failure. But I know what that gate represents now. It's not the God I want. It's the God I hate. And I cannot take him on like this.
Are you saying all this, or is this
No,
just...
I'm conveying.
That's just
this
in his
to you.
meaningful gaze.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From his
If you're-
staff.
if
Yeah,
you're a
from
real
his
friend.
vacant eye holes. We interpret it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little
Hug.
little smile and a tear, and it's all there.
He's like, guys,
Okay.
that was a season ago. This
Yeah.
is now winter. I'm a different.
Right.
Right.
Rosie still does not entirely trust you, because once we get down there, all of your good intentions may dissolve
that's
once you
very
see
fair.
that, right?
I'm not saying let me take the necklace off.
Okay, don't worry. I wouldn't let you.
It's staying on,
Yeah.
but I'm saying you don't have to worry about acid.
I got a bone to pick with that gate anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do you want to pop down there real quick before Rosie has to go?
Yeah.
Let's go down.
Let's
do
go
it.
as far as we can.
Clarkmore, too. Glow man in his belly.
Yep.
Down those steps.
And he's lighting the way for us, Glowman
Yeah.
still? Yeah, okay.
So you are, you make your way down. You can recall in your previous experience, these stairs were slick, and dangerous to climb as you tried to exit before. As you were walking down these stairs, just as you did last time, you can see what are plainly traps installed into the walls and the passage. At your approach, you see them close and seal. And as you enter the room, it is not the room of the fountain that you saw previously. This is something else entirely. You recognize it instantly, Walnut, as a kind of ritual space. And you can see that the ritual looks as if it is frozen in mid-performance. And all the participants in this ritual are here as well, frozen, petrified into stone.
What do they look like?
This is the raiment of the Enclave Pax Anima. So you can see that there are two priestesses at the center, and you can see their ritual circle has endured for however many thousands of years in perfect readiness. But those who had attempted to manifest this ritual were made unable to do so. You can see one who wears a kind of crown clearly meant to symbolize Malith, the lover goddess of Maliki, who represents autumn and winter. You can see her crown of horns. You can see that she has attempted to protect another priestess who wears the horn of a unicorn. She has tried to protect her with her body, but neither of them could be rescued. But the one that she has protected wears a amulet of Meliki, and the amulet has been miraculously unharmed. Maybe due to this protection, it's hard to know. But you can see elsewhere around this circle, which is plainly a ritual of binding to capture whatever happened here.
Yeah.
All their sisters who had joined with them in the ritual, some are trying to escape this room. Some are clawing at a black gate that stands ready at the farthest portion of the room. This black gate, unlike the previous ones, has five places for symbols in the middle, and not 3.
Don't even have enough to get through. I'm overcome with
But this is,
grief.
This is potent. And they are taller and flawless.
Yeah.
This is your heritage on display here.
Do we? And I see the amulet as well, and without the same urgency, I come up and I'm saying 3, 4. Where's 5?
This amulet is not
not
black.
what it
It is
is.
not a piece of a. This is an ancient
It's an ancient
icon of Maleth. It is not corrupt in any way.
Maliki or Maleth?
Maleth.
Okay.
It is in perfect. It is in perfect, flawless
It's Maleth. Okay.
condition.
I'm gonna walk up to it and just just with such reverence, take it as an artifact of.
Yeah, I mean, you become
grove.
you become the third in this story. But obviously, thousands of years later, and you were there in this perfect moment between these two women.
Yeah, I just I touch both of them, and I feel that ancestral something flowing through me, and I take the amulet and I take it off, and I just look at it, and then I look at Kithris because he understands the significance of it.
Yeah, and you can tell, looking at it closely, that it is meant to interlock with another amulet. Shadow Council Mayor Labors, please you. That is our game for this week. Sorry we had to cut it short. She's heading south, but you're going to see more Rosie Beestinger and the C Team, of course, at TwitchCon this weekend. Don't miss it.
2 days.
Doomgate Denizens, Halloween Spectacular. Come check us out. You got to go.
I gotta go.
All right. Hey, we'll be back shortly with the Adams from Wheelhouse Workshop. Don't go nowhere.